So guys, for today I'm going to show you how to play Makosa, like the right way to play Makosa, or how Makosa is played properly. So I'm going to show you that. So right away I'm going to go, and if you don't subscribe to my channel, you know what to do. You click on that subscribe button now. Okay, right away, let's go. So basically I'm going to show you 4 ways the Makosa have been played. Makosa is being played properly. So 4 proper way to play Makosa. Now, number 1, if you hear Makosa beat like this, what comes to your mind? You either have a groove or a solo. But now we'll be working with the groove. Now you pick up. Okay, what comes to your mind? Number 1 is progression. So you pick up a progression. So let's say we want to work with a progression of 1, 4, 1, 5. That's the progression we want to work with. Now whatever progression you want to pick is at your own discretion. You understand? But this is the progression I'm picking. So we'll pick 1, 4, 1, 5. So then the number 2 thing is you pick a groove for that progression, which is this. I can decide to pick a simple groove. Number 3 thing that makes you play your Makosa properly is that your left hand, the bass, the sound of your bass, the rhythm of your bass on your left hand shows if you're just playing a Makosa or if you're playing a Calypso or if you're playing any junior B. Now we have this universal bass that we just play around, which sounds like this. But that's not really real Makosa bass. Real Makosa bass sounds like this. Do you understand? Now that's how a real Makosa bass sound. Now I'm going to play the regular bass line we have, which some people can still use. If you want to play that regular bass line, you can play that. Then on your right hand, you play your Makosa groove. But if you have to show you the regular bass line and the Makosa bass line, so you see the difference. So let's go. So something like again. Now I'm going to play the Makosa bass line now, and you're going to see. Okay. Now you see that one, so it gives you that feel. So your bass line should tell that this is Makosa you're playing. So when you start playing, you hear the Makosa beat, there should be that bass line to tell you. So let's apply it with our groove now. See. Very simple. So you can check my previous videos. I've explained a lot of Makosa bass lines. You check, just search Makosa bass lines Vicpiano. It's going to pop out the video where I've explained so many Makosa bass lines that you can apply, and the video explained how to create Makosa bass lines. You know, so I'm just giving you the proper guideline on how to play a Makosa. Now on your right hand, you have rhythms. So there's so many Makosa rhythms, but you have to be creative. So you must have this groove on your right hand. So that's the number 3 thing. You have your bass line and you have your Makosa rhythms. There are different rhythms. So your rhythms on your right should be Makosa rhythm. You now start asking, what is the exact Makosa rhythm? What is the exact Makosa? There are different kind of Makosa rhythm. Now, to give you an idea, you can listen to some of my Makosa solo that I've done. You can listen to some Makosa lead guitarists and some other plays you get. So depending on the rhythm you want to play and depending on the mood you want to play. If you want to play like a lead guitarist, you have to imagine yourself playing like a lead guitarist. Imagine the way the lead guitar sounds and you play. If you want to play like a pianist, you want to play using a grand piano, then you have to imagine yourself playing like a grand pianist and imagine the skills you're going to apply. So if I'm going to play like a lead guitarist, I know lead guitarists, most times when they play, they use their pitch bend. They hit their pitch bend and they hold chords in between notes, so they can do something like this. So there is this ending notes that always apply. So if I'm doing, and they run scales in between. So if I'm doing something like, so they are always very busy, but yet very organized. So I'm going to combine. So that's it about that. That I'm going to give you the fourth one. So this enables you to know how to play your system. So let's go now. Now, the last thing to spice up your Makosa, to play your Makosa properly, is you change groove. After 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars, depending on the mood you are, you have to change your groove. Don't just play one particular groove forever. It won't make sense. Now you change groove on the progression you're playing. If I'm playing 1 4 1 5, I'm going to change groove and I'm going to show you. Let's say the original groove I was playing was this. They have to change it. I change again. Change your grooves in the same progression, it gives this Makosa feel, it gives this feel, it gives this mad feel, you understand? So you play groove 1, you play groove 2, you play groove 3, you play groove 4. If you can even change up to 20 grooves in one particular song, it's cool, it's spicy, it's very advisable to use. So that is it. You can maintain your bass line. If you want, the same thing with your bass line too, you change your grooves on your bass line, but remember the progression is the same. The progression does not change. If I'm playing now, I can play this first one, I can play something like this. Then I'll change. I'll change again. So playing this, you're changing your groove on your left hand, you're changing your groove on your right hand, makes your play look superb and makes you look cool. So that's the proper way to play on Makosa. That's the right way to play on Makosa. That's the right way for you to sound, for your Makosa to sound pro, for your Makosa to sound great. Not just playing the regular thing, you just get to retype and you're playing just one thing. No, you move. Then the last one. Okay, so if I get 30 comments, 30 likes, I'm going to drop the last one. Or maybe I should just drop it now. So what you have to do, like this video right now, yeah? Let me look at you as you're liking the video. So drop a comment right now, yeah? Let me give you 30 seconds to drop a comment before I drop the last one. So the last one is you move from this octave, you move from the heavy octave to light octave to a lighter octave, you move. Now, if you decide to play only one groove, you can move the groove from this octave to a lighter octave, you bring it back. So people don't notice that it's one groove you're playing. For example, this is it. I'm doing the same groove, but now I'm spicing it up. I'm moving it left, right, left, right, left, right to have a different feel. So I'm not sounding like a pastor now, like a preacher. So that is it about it. But I prefer the one where you change your groove, you know, move your grooves. That's it. So that thing, you just change your grooves, get your progression, but the same progression. If the progression changes, the same thing. You change your groove, different groove, but the same progression. So let's go. I'm going to give you one last example before I sign out. Okay, so I still have the part 2 of this video, which is the 5 ways, continuation of this video, 5 other ways to spice up your Makosa. So if I get 30 comments, I'm going to drop the part 2 of the video where I'm going to talk about some scales you can do in between, and some riff and runs you can trade, and some other bass skills you can play. So something like when you're playing, so you get that. So those are skills. And some other syncopation. So 30 comments, I'm gonna drop the part 2 of this video. So you go enjoy yourself, and I'm gonna see you next time. Where I'm gonna see you. So bye.